May 24, 2022. What began as a normal school day in Uvalde, Texas, would soon become one of the deadliest school shootings in American history. Inside Robb Elementary School, children were celebrating the final days of the school year. Parents attended award ceremonies, teachers prepared classroom activities, and students looked forward to movies and pizza parties. But just a few miles away, an 18-year-old armed with an AR-15 style rifle was already setting a deadly plan into motion. Over the next several hours, body camera footage, 911 calls, surveillance videos, and witness testimony would reveal not only the horror of the attack itself, but also a series of decisions that remain the subject of intense scrutiny to this day. This is the complete timeline of what happened inside Robb Elementary School.
May 24, 2022, 2 days before the end of the school year at Robb Elementary, children were receiving their hard-earned awards in the school cafeteria, surrounded by friends and family. Some of them, who had not received any awards throughout the year, had waited for this day for a long time.
Citizenship goes to Chloe Torres and Jordan Olivares. Let's show off our nice awards right there. Face Miss Guzman back here in the back.
The children had planned to watch movies in their classrooms after the ceremony and celebrate their awards with a pizza party. No one could have imagined that within an hour, the school would become the site of one of the deadliest massacres in American history. And what made the tragedy even worse was the fact that officers were literally passing time while the killer was shooting innocent children in those classrooms.
Everything's closed, like the kids are not in there.
We've spent weeks trying to assemble all the body cam videos that have been released on the internet, along with phone video recordings and unseen clips that reveal the true horror that unfolded that day. After the award ceremony ended at 11 a.m., some children left with their parents, while others stayed back to celebrate the day with their classmates and teachers. They exited the cafeteria, entered the West Building, which housed all the fourth graders, and settled into their classrooms to watch movies. At the same time, about half a mile away from the school, an 18-year-old got into an argument with his grandmother and, fed up with her calling him a failure, shot her in the face before leaving the residence in her truck, armed with 2 AR-15 style rifles and approximately 1,657 rounds of ammunition, which he had purchased as a gift for his 18th birthday recently. The video you are about to see shows officers responding to their residence.
There's nobody else in there. Just her.
Need EMS? EMS.
Good shot. Okay. Who did this to you? Who's your grandson?
Just keep pressure on it.
The bullet had penetrated the grandmother's jaw and completely damaged the right side of her face. She somehow managed to walk to a neighbor's house and ask them to call 911, but she had no idea what her grandson was planning to do. Just 10 minutes before officers arrived at the residence, he had already driven toward Robb Elementary School and crashed the vehicle into a ditch on the south side of the campus. The loud crash alerted employees in a nearby funeral home who came out to check on the driver. But when they got out about 50 feet from the crash site, they could not believe what they were seeing.
As I approached him, I yelled out to him and said, "Hey, mister, I said, sir, are you okay? Do you need some help?" as I'm walking across the street, I heard my coworker yell out, "Hey, watch out, he has a gun." And I'm like, "Gun?" I'm like, "What gun are you talking about?" I couldn't see a gun, and he just raised it and he aimed it towards us, like in this sense. And that's when I realized that it was an actual gun that he had in his hands.
These employees were not the only ones witnessing the horror unfolding in front of them. A staff member from Robb Elementary had come out moments earlier, thinking someone had suffered a heart attack and crashed their vehicle into the ditch. As she exited the building, she propped open the northwest door to prevent it from locking behind her, a decision that police would later use to place much of the blame on her for the shooting. She then dialed 911.
Uvalde County 911. Yes, there was just an accident right there behind Robb's school. Behind Robb's school? They ran into the ditch. What, how many vehicles? It's a pickup. It's a pickup truck. Oh my God, they're running. I don't know why. Oh my God, he has a gun! If I can have you around to 715 Oak Greenville Road, have a one vehicle accident, white pickup truck crashed in the ditch. Have a caller advising male subject has a gun. We advise shots fired, shots fired.
Within seconds, the shooter climbed out of the ditch and jumped the school fence, completely unfazed by the crash, and began walking toward the parking lot. He left one of his rifles and a few fully loaded magazines in the truck, carrying only the DD-M4V7 rifle, along with around 54 magazines, each loaded with 30 rounds.
He's jumping into the schoolyard, man. He just jumped over the fence. He's running toward the school. He's wearing black. Please, hurry. Yes, sir. We have multiple units heading out that way.
The shots at Robb Elementary. Gunshot.
One of the school coaches, Miss Silva, who was standing near the pavilion, saw him approaching the west building and firing rounds into the air.
What is that? Hey, what is that?
She immediately alerted the school office about the shooting and ordered the third graders who were playing outside into lockdown. By then, Officer Adrian drove onto the school campus and headed toward the pavilion after mistaking another coach running into the building with several children for the shooter, and in doing so, he passed the actual shooter, who would quickly hidden behind vehicles in the parking lot. The shooter then fired random shots toward the pavilion and began walking along the west side of the building, firing into classroom windows.
As soon as I said, get down, he started shooting in my classroom window. And so we all took cover under a built-in table that is on the opposite side of the classroom, out of line of sight. When he started shooting, I was standing up and I fell to the ground, and debris was just, I don't know where the bullets went or anything, I just know debris was falling on top of me. And I started just crawling on my stomach underneath the countertop. I could hear kids whispering and praying to themselves. I could hear them trying to comfort their friends.
Minutes before the shooter began firing at the classroom windows, Miss Amelia had walked back inside the building and kicked the rock away from the door, closing it behind her. She then began alerting children and staff in the hallway to go inside and lock their rooms.
He's shooting! The kids are running! There's a guy with a gun. Right behind the campus. Get in your room! Get in your room!
In a matter of seconds, the shooter was going to approach the west side main door and try to enter the building. One of the responding officers, Sergeant Daniel Coronado, advised shutting down the school over the UPD radio. The school principal initiated an emergency lockdown alert using the Raptor emergency system, but it did not reach every employee because of poor Wi-Fi. There were other huge problems everybody had overlooked, flaws in the way the school had been designed that would leave the staff and children easily accessible to the shooter. There were 3 unguarded entry points to the building from the west, east, and south sides, and at that point in time, all the classrooms along the south hallway, except room 110, were occupied by teachers and children who had closed their doors. But all of those doors, including the west side main door, could only be locked from the outside using a key. In addition to this, every 2 adjacent classrooms were connected by another door in the middle, which could be used to gain access to both rooms at the same time. These design flaws were going to work in the shooter's favor, and this is exactly why he was going to enter the school without any hindrance. One of the children from room 110 was inside the bathroom and came out seconds after the shooter passed it. The gunman knew exactly what he was going to do as a part of his plan, which we'll get to soon. He was slowly approaching rooms 111, which contained 11 students and 1 male teacher, and 112 containing 22 students and 2 female teachers, both of which were in the southern part of the hall. One of the teachers in room 112, Miss Irma Garcia, in an act of immense bravery, tried to lock the classroom from the outside to protect the children, unaware that the shooter had spotted her.
We were told that we were going to go into lockdown, so my friend did the normal thing, went over to turn the TV off, and then Miss Garcia went to go lock the door from outside. She heard the gunshots, and she still tried to lock it. She couldn't find the right key, so she was trying to lock it, and then right when she found the right key, she was about to close it. He had already got in, and he grabbed the door from her hand. She ran over to us, sat down, and started covering my friend. She started saying no because he said, "You'll die," and he shot my teacher, Miss Garcia, and Miss Videlas.
He made it into the building, guys.
They were telling all the kids to go behind their desks, and they were protecting them. The 2 teachers were in the front and in front of the students.
After shooting the children and the 2 teachers in room 112, the shooter was about to enter room 111, where the teacher, Mr. Arnulfo Reyes, had been updating grades on his computer and had just been alerted by the loud gunshots, as well as the heavy bullet damage to the walls separating the 2 classrooms. He was one of many employees who would not receive the Raptor alert due to bad Wi-Fi.
The sounds got louder, like I said, and I was still sitting there behind my desk, and I had a student come and ask me what's going on, and I told her, I said, I don't know what's going on. I told my kids to go ahead and get under the table where we had where we've always practiced to go when we're on lockdown. And I got off from my desk area and was going around to hide from view. Yeah, that is when I looked at my door, and that's where I saw him. Well, he shot at me, he hit me in my arm, and then after I fell onto the ground, he came around and he shot the kids.
I don't know. Is anyone in the building? I'm not sure.
701 Uvalde, I've been advised that there's a woman that's been shot in the head off of Diaz Street. A woman shot in the head off of Diaz Street by a Unknown subject.
Slowly, dispatch began getting overwhelmed with multiple calls from around the neighborhood and from officers reporting incident details, in the middle of which operators received another call from someone trapped inside the building at around 11:35 a.m. The caller whispered, "Help me," and did not respond after that. The call ended after 44 seconds. Due to the commotion over radio traffic, the information about this call was never relayed to the on-the-ground officers. In a later investigation, it was found that multiple children, including 10-year-old Amory, were trying to call 911 from inside room 112, but the shooter spotted them and began firing at them continuously.
Guys, be careful! He might be in that building! Okay, Uvalde, they're saying that he's still in the building on the... Oh, shots fired! 701. Get inside! Go, go, go!
Shot in the head, laying on Dia Street. The one female shot in the head.
Shots fired inside the building, Shots fired in the building! I heard somebody say someone was shot in the head! Which building? I don't know, they haven't said anything! Is there another building around there? Check that door. Watch that door, watch that door. I can't break, somebody can break. Careful guys, shots fired. Line up. We got 2 or 3 guys lined up. Tanner. Hey, we're going in or we're staying here? What are we doing? Hey, we need crowd control. Son of a... What's going on, dude? This is...
What fueled the ongoing confusion even more was that the Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District, or UCISD Police Chief Pete Arredondo, who was supposed to take control of command according to the active shooter protocols, had left his police radio as well as his campus radio in the car because he felt they would have made him slower while running. He had no idea what this blunder was going to cost him and the city.
Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding? That's my classroom. He's sitting in the classroom. I got me, right? You okay? Yeah. You okay? Is he in there? He's in the class. You want to go in there? No, because what if he comes out around? Alright, Holly. Holly, you here? Dude, I got shots fired. We're gonna be in the building, the west side. Dude, we gotta get in there. GPS is sending people. We gotta get in there. He just keeps shooting. We gotta get in there.
News of the threat had spread quickly, and all the other schools in the area were placed on lockdown.
Lockdown, lock, light, and out of sight.
Oh,
lock,
oh,
and out of sight.
Cut it out!
A recording request for a SWAT team was made by Chief Arredondo, but the officers at both ends of the hallway were highly experienced and had decades of training that emphasized not waiting to stop an active shooter. In fact, Sergeant Canales was the leader of the SWAT team, while Lieutenant Martinez and Sergeant Coronado had also received SWAT training and could have barged in. But from this moment on, they would make one poor tactical decision after another, creating massive confusion among responders and leaving the children trapped with the shooter. Ultimately, in a sense, helping him take more innocent lives over the next hour.
When he went to the other classroom was when a student from that classroom said, "Officer, come in here, we're in here." And then I heard walks over there, and then I heard more shooting.
I think got me right. You okay? You got you? I don't know. What? Hey, you know what? Take him out the window. Okay, guys. He's on inside this building. We have him contained. Hey, hold on.
This building right here, brother. This building.
Hey, watch windows. He's gonna be on the building on the west side of the property. Careful with the windows facing east. Right there. He's firing.
Geraldine. And Oparizo. Geraldine and Grove.
Hold on, guys.
In that building with the window.
309, any available unit, go ahead and bring shields from the PD, please.
Mike, we might need help. We got shots fired at the school, bro.
At the school?
We got guys inside the classroom right now. I'm bleeding from my ear. So I don't know if y'all can come out here with extra help.
You're bleeding from your ear?
Yeah, the guy's shooting. He's in the classroom shooting. Robb School.
For you guys, you can get an agency to come out and help. Any agency available.
By now, the officers knew exactly where the shooter was and should have made their way into the classroom, but most of them were under the impression that he was gonna come out and continued to wait for him.
309 Uvalde, can you contact DPS as well? I'm sure they're aware. Get a halo above the area. Also, if they have any ballistic shields, make a location. Tip where he's male subjects in the school on the west side of the building. He's contained We got multiple officers inside the building at this time. We believe he's barricaded in one of the offices. Messed up, is still shooting.
Sergeant Coronado made another blunder by repeatedly using terms like contained and barricaded while describing the shooter's situation. This led many to believe the suspect was hiding alone in one of the rooms and that there was no immediate threat to the children, when in reality, this was still an active shooter situation where the gunman had already killed multiple children and would go on to take more lives as time passed. This is what he later told investigators about his actions.
I mean, when you have someone locked in a room and there's no rounds going off, you don't see any bodies. Yeah. You don't see any blood. You don't see anybody yelling, screaming for help. Those are motivators for you to say, hey, for sure, get going, move. But if you don't have that, then slow down.
At the same time, teachers and staff members who were in hiding were communicating through various internal channels, including school messaging apps and emails. More than 100 rounds had been fired by the shooter within 5 minutes, and one of those rounds had passed through multiple walls and struck Miss Elsa Avila from room 109 in the abdomen as she was still securing her classroom. As she fell to the ground, she and her students tried to control the bleeding while she sent texts for help to her family and fellow staff members.
Uvalde County 911. We have an active shooter at Robb Elementary has an active shooter. I don't have a visual, but I could hear gunshots outside of my classroom. You could still hear gunshots being fired? Building in the building. I don't know. There's been a whole lot. And I've got a message from somebody that somebody is shot in another classroom. Somebody is shot in the classroom? Okay, can you tell me if it's a teacher or not mine, in another one. I'm sorry, what? Another classroom. I don't know. Please hurry. Okay, ma'am, what room number? Can you tell me what room? I'm in room 102. I'm in 102. I don't know where you got right now. I gotta go. I can't let him hear me. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. Okay, hurry. Okay, ma'am. Hurry.
This was the last time Lieutenant Martinez or anyone else would attempt to approach rooms 111 and 112 to rescue the children for a very long time. According to the Texas active shooter protocols taught by Advanced Law Enforcement Rapid Response Training, or ALERT, the first goal of police should be to eliminate the threat, even if there is only one officer responding to the situation, and it explicitly states that a first responder unwilling to place the lives of innocent civilians above their own safety should consider another career field. Right then at 11:40 a.m., Chief Arredondo called dispatch via his personal phone to report the shooter's location, but the way he spoke made it seem as though he was inside a room with the shooter, creating even more confusion.
Hey, this is Arredondo. Can you hear me? This is an emergency right now. I'm inside the building with this man. He has an AR-15. Is a teacher with him in the classroom?
She's in another classroom. She's in 102. Room 102. There's another person possibly shot across from her. They're not sure.
Okay, so we have him in the room. He's at an AR-15. He's shot a lot. He's in a room. He hasn't come out yet. We're surrounded, but I don't have a radio with me. So he said all the units know he's going to be in a room.
Okay, the shooter's in one of the rooms. What room number, please?
Yes, he's going to be in room 9, 10, 11, 12. He's either in room 111 or 112.
And because he had left his radios in the car, he asked the dispatchers to relay messages for him, which certainly wasn't the best strategy and was going to lead to countless delays in orders.
What other equipment do you need from the PD?
Tiffle, whatever we have, we're definitely going to need some flashbangs if we have any.
10-4, is it going to be long?
I'm not sure, but we have a halogen tool. Break it. Active shooter, brother, active shooter. Yeah. Watch windows. Gotta be careful with the crossfire. He's already shot several times in the classroom. Okay.
Find out if Miss Mireles' classroom. If Miss Mireles' classroom, see if the class is in there right now or if they're somewhere else. Again, it's Mireles' classroom.
This radio message by Sergeant Canales was based on the calls and text messages being sent by Ms. Ava Mireles to her husband, Officer Ruben Reyes. She had been severely shot and was pleading for him to come in and help her, saying she would die otherwise. But no one did anything.
You know if they're actually there or not, or where they're at.
Description? Need a description?
Yeah. No, we can't see them at all.
Is there a window? Huh? Any windows in the building?
We were at the front and he started shooting. The shadows went everywhere.
Switch over to PD primary. Switch to PD primary.
Go ahead and see if you got the a mirror too. There should be a mirror there so that we can go ahead and look around corners here.
Y'all want to walk with me to see the back? Which classroom is it? The second one? Follow me, guys. Let's go. Here.
The class should be in session, Miss Mireles. 19, your status. Oh no.
Uvalde PD is just advised 401 stated he's got the shooter in room 111 or 1 co. He's going to be armed with a rifle. Repeat, armed with a rifle. He's requested to report by the funeral home to the building.
These officers were trying to recover a black backpack lying on the ground outside room 102. But as they approached it, they decided the recovery was too risky and fell back toward the west entrance.
Let's go back. I don't want to risk it.
It was later found the backpack had been dropped by the shooter while he was firing at the classroom windows from the outside, and it contained dozens of loaded .223 round magazines, which scared officers even more about approaching the classroom.
Had anybody gone through that door?
Yes, sir.
He would have killed whoever it was.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we can only carry so many ballistic vests on you. That .223 round would have gone right through you and through the door. I mean, he was ready.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, 412, I don't know what she said.
703 Valley, I'm going to give you a 28. That is going to be the suspect's vehicle.
Here's a rifle. Any kids in there?
10-4. You have a lot of people pulling up on over here by the funeral home as well.
Tip 4, have some officers that are available. Keep everybody back.
You want to go all the way around? We're on a crossfire.
Yeah. Let's cover underneath it.
There are windows there. Yeah, exactly. They're exposed. Hey, watch it, bro. He's in that back room. He's popping shots off. He shot the windows out.
He's in the back room on the far inside.
There's a door that goes all the way across.
I'm thinking so.
According to Mr. Reyes, while he lay on the floor pretending to be dead, he could hear the shooter walking between the classrooms. But there was this moment when he came back into Mr. Reyes' room and walked toward him with the intention of shooting him again to make sure he was dead.
He did approach me again. That's when he came and he tried to taunt me. He got some of my blood and splashed it on my face. Later on, he did come back and he shot me on the back.
Even after being shot twice, first in his arm and second in his back, Mr. Reyes didn't lose consciousness and continued waiting for officers, whom he could hear talking in the hallway. But the wait just kept getting longer and longer.
Watch him behind you. Go. Watch there's just restrooms right here. Rifle up to me. Rifle. Hey, Saucedo. They need the rifle. The rifle. Villa needs it, bro. It's hot. Bad. Safe.
I saw a teacher on the ground and I thought she had tackled somebody. So when I came up, she was by her side. I saw her running in a cloud of dust. I thought she tackled somebody.
He's in a classroom.
Yeah, with kids.
Is there any way? The classroom's closed, right? So there's no other way out.
What's your 20?
I'm over here on the south side of that building that we have him in. If you can, go through Geraldine, and there's a parking lot. You should be okay. We got coverage over here on the west end of the building. No, she has tools.
What do you need, View?
830 what's your 20?
You on here? Do y'all see the rifle?
What's your
309 Uvalde. If you haven't already, get a hold of BP as well.
Yeah, come on!
Hey, y'all need to step back. That's what we're trying to find out. Step back.
Get back! Get back!
Window where we can try to do negotiations?
There might be a window.
Just to let you know, we do have a suspect that's been seen in the classroom. The windows are faded.
Hey Jay, they're not Is this a stop?
No, I don't know what this was.
309 Uvalde. We're attempting to locate, contact all.
Is there any kids locked down?
Some of the officers were still confused about whether the two classrooms were occupied, even though it had already been announced over the radio that the classes were in active session. Amid all of this, the shooter would go on to dip his fingers into one of the victim's blood and smear LOL on a whiteboard in room 111, mocking the injured victims waiting for help that would never come.
You know, I just honestly thought that they were in the cafeteria because it seemed like all the lights were off and it seemed like it was really quiet. I didn't hear any screaming, any yelling. I literally didn't hear anything at all, you know. You would think if there was, kids would be yelling and screaming.
We couldn't hear the kids. We couldn't hear him shooting anybody or anything like that. So I guess that's why they were waiting to make entry because we didn't know what was going on in there. It was too quiet.
For some reason, officers didn't know that the children and staff were simply following the lockdown protocols, which explicitly mentioned that everyone inside the classroom had to turn off the lights and stay as silent as possible.
You have a team that can stack and go approach the children up.
We have one shield.
Right here.
We still need somebody on the south side. He's on that aisle, but on the other side.
Okay.
Just be careful. What side? On the other side. Okay, so we're good going through here? Yeah, this side's good. There's a chair in the highway. Let's go. Let's go.
Run. We're good there, guys. Hold up. There's a door. Fatal funnel. We have officers on the inside. I'm worried of overcrowding in here too.
Let me get your cam. Mine was charging.
You're fine. There's plenty of officers.
Where do you want me to go? Let's get this door opened up. In case we need to do a fast exit or something like that. We pop this door open. Let me see if I can talk to him or what?
No.
You don't want to talk to him?
He's not talking. He shot like 40, 50 rounds at least. He's in there with the room with him?
We all want to get in there, Javi. We all want to get in there. Trust me. Whole shit, she has shields. She can't get through the traffic though. She needs to get up here.
I can't hear you, bro.
Okay. Come on. Go. Open the door. Open the door.
Go. I'm good.
Watch out. It's us. Careful.
Check across. Get out of the hallway. They're fixing to go in. They need to get out of the hallway.
She's in there with him?
I don't know where she's at. She's right there.
I mean, like kids, anybody?
We don't know.
No.
Ready. Good morning, Mr. Just showing up units. If you can't help with ground control on the outer perimeter, we have coverage all the way around the campus right now.
The Vortex is supposed to come out.
Vortex is already on the other end.
We're covered right now.
Yeah.
We can't have too many.
Eddie.
Hey, hold on.
We can move that.
Hey, he's on the phone with Pete. Hold on.
He's inside the room.
No, he's not. He's outside.
He's not.
833, Uvalde. What was the return on that 28?
I was gonna say we.
I was, they're gonna be shooting this way.
I don't.
Ranger should be coming out.
Yeah, but we got Vortex.
Be careful.
Yeah, don't.
He's on this side.
I know. We're just saying the rounds can go right through. He has an AR. But Chief is making contact with him, right?
No one's made contact with him.
Nobody on scene was clear on what was even going on, and all of this was happening because there was no solid chain of command. When, according to alert standards, command is established by the first officer on scene and then transferred to a higher-ranking officer who arrives afterward. In fact, in the district active shooter plan, which was partly written by Chief Pete Arredondo himself, it was mentioned that during an active shooting, the responsibility of setting up command lay with the UCISD police chief, that is, himself. He should have taken control of the situation, but he had no radio with him to communicate with the numerous officers present inside the school, nor did he send anyone to retrieve one. He later claimed that he didn't feel like he was the one commanding officers that day. The inactivity of law enforcement was becoming evident to the parents waiting for their children outside, some of whom were even ready to barge in with their own guns.
These cops are telling everybody to leave, dude, while everybody's here trying to pick up their kids. They're saying that the shooter's in a new building. I don't know if they had a new building.
Fatal funnel, man. Get in there if you're gonna get in. Don't stay in the fatal funnel.
Look, they're just off parking outside, man. They need to go in there.
Get in! What the is the deal, dude? There's kids. Oh man, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's my friend. Police department.
Nobody? Ain't nobody in this one either.
Look at that, bro. They're all in there. The cops ain't doing but standing outside.
All the kids are inside the school and they're just standing. The park. Oh my god.
Ma'am, police department. Check that out. Is it police?
Police department. Yes. Over here.
Okay.
All the parents are going to the front.
All the parents are going to the front. Just shoot them already. All our kids are in there. Like if they.
Man, I have my gun in my car.
Do we have anyone that's hit on this side? Huh? Any of the kids or anyone hit?
No, we don't know anything about that. No kids are.
Everything's closed. Like the kids are not in there.
We got kids in this room. We got kids in this room. Eyes on them in that room? Yeah. Hey, eyes on that. Yeah, we got kids in this room right here. Where's the teacher? Teacher. Where's she at? Try to get this window open and exit out that window. You guys okay? Tell them to exit out the window. We don't want no crossfire, no nothing.
Is anyone hit? Is anyone hurt? You're okay. Stay calm, okay?
Hey, y'all guys, stay calm. Stay calm.
Come on. Let's go.
Frustrated by the delays, Officer Rubin wanted to do something to help his injured wife and the children, but other officers on scene did not think it was a good idea.
Hey. Ruben. She said she shot Johnny.
He wanted to get in there. We're trying to hold him back. You know, he's like, hey, Eva's in there. She's shot. Like, we need to get in there, these kids. And we know we need to get in there, but we don't have the right equipment. I didn't even bother to throw on my rifle plates at all. Like I said, we didn't have any shields, no flashbangs, no nothing that we could use to create a distraction to not only, like, not sound selfish, but make sure we go home at the end of the day, but at least more of these kids can go home at the end of the day.
I'm trying to hear something in there. Carnal, is you good? Did you get hit?
I'm bleeding somewhere.
Yeah, your ear's bleeding. You're good. You look superficial.
You got chiefs in there?
So our chief of the school PD is on this side. He's right here where his chair's at with his door.
This chair in the room.
Oh, he's next to the window?
No.
You don't want to make entry?
We're waiting. We got a negotiator and we're waiting for more shields.
The door's completely closed. We can't see shit. When we approached, we started shooting at me and Harvey. That's how we got this. And we got grazed in the head.
We're gonna get in room.
And we can't shoot back because we don't know if there's kids in there.
The kids don't want to come out?
Who's the one shoot?
Who's flashing?
Chief. Chief Aladundo. He's this
Who's out here?
Yeah,
Corn.
That's what we're doing the bullhorn.
Corn.
Doing the communications.
Communication, I don't know.
I don't know if there's kids in there.
6-4 units, we have Vortex en route. Vortex is en route.
For what side are they going to be coming through?
Is this one? Is everybody check this one? Check. Police department.
BD. Police department. In here.
Man, come on.
Man, y'all can't be like that, man. Y'all can't be like that when there's people.
Yes, I do. Get across the street. Because I'm having to deal with you. Get across the street. Get across the street, man. Okay, we're gonna back up or you're gonna walk this gate and get him.
You gotta get violent with us. Don't get violent with
Don't get violent with them when I have the rifle here.
You know that there are kids, right? They're little kids. They don't know how to defend themselves.
Take his ass out.
6-year-old kids in there. They don't know how to defend themselves from a shooter.
We're parents. Take them the out.
As the crowd grew more impatient with every passing minute, officers began evacuating staff and children trapped in the classrooms around rooms 111 and 112. These evacuations were carried out on Arredondo's orders, even though active shooter protocols prioritized confronting the gunmen over clearing nearby classrooms.
Hey, I need somebody to help the kids out. Yeah, out the window. I'm gonna go help.
What happened?
Run.
Help.
Go.
Kids coming out.
So we start pulling them out, and we're breaking the blinds and pulling them out, and I could just see how scared they were. Sorry.
No, you're good, bud. Hey, take your time. Take your time. If you need to take a break, you need to step out here. You're good. Take your time. It's all right, man. This is incredibly traumatic.
I can see the fear in their face. I knew they.
You good?
I didn't even crack about this at all.
It's all right, man. Hey, take your time, bro. We're gonna pause the recording. You're good, buddy. Easy.
Take him out or something. So much manpower and you're still not.
Have you texted the teacher?
One person, take him out.
You don't have their number?
Hey, are those rounds?
Yeah, I think you shot out the window. Yeah, those are rounds.
Okay. Those are rounds? Watch out, bro.
Yeah, there's some rounds. That's like the original crew.
No, it's in the other one, bro. We're just clearing the rooms, making sure no kids.
Open the door. Police. They may have been started. Come to the door. Get ready.
Wally, open. Come on, guys.
It's Lieutenant Javier Martinez, Uvalde PD.
We have a master key.
No. Get you guys out of here.
Come on, get out. Out. Ready. Come on.
Break that window or
No, come this way.
open that window.
No, just don't.
He's talking to
on the
them.
other
Do they
side.
know? No. They know that the guy's on the other side. Yeah, he shot at us. They're not going to answer.
Sir, this is Arredondo with the School District Police. Can you please put your firearm down? We don't want anyone else hurt, sir.
Check. Go, Wally, go. Clear. Check. Go.
We need to get these kids out of here.
Kids, it's Border Patrol. Come on out. Hurry up. Come on out.
They're scared, man.
I know.
Sir, this is Arredondo with the police department. Can you please put your firearm down? Sir, can you hear me in there? Sir, can you hear me in there? Please put your firearm down, sir. And come on out. We don't want anyone else hurt.
Who got shot in the head?
Somebody got shot in the head, supposedly. Teachers?
Is it true that the window for that room is open from the outside?
Supposedly he shot the windows out, but I'm not 100%. There's a lot of info flying around right now.
Is that being some good intel? Take a look in there.
Yeah, we need to go over there and see if there's shots back. You want to move up? Hold it. Move up. Me and Javi moved up. We tried to go in there. It's dark. The guy busted the window shot towards us. So we were blinded. We can't see anything.
These are innocent children, sir. Please talk to me.
Please talk to me, sir.
Can we lift it? Is it open?
No, it's not.
Here, let's bust it, yeah?
I don't want to scare them.
I know, but they're scared already. Here.
Come on, kids. Come on, kids. You want to do it?
Watch out.
No, wait. Hold on.
We got to get him out of there, bro. I don't know what the f is going to happen after this.
Yeah, but you got to hear.
I got to get him out, bro.
Robb School, somebody at the office.
Watch out.
Sir, this is on the logo of the school district police. Can you please talk to me? We don't want anyone else hurt. Sir, can you hear me? Sir, can you hear me? What concept is that? What's the traffic? Chief, if you can see what number is this? 102? No, this is 102. That's it. That's right. Oh, this is 103. There's an officer inside there. There's an officer inside there, 103. 103? Yeah.
It should have been clear to Chief Arredondo that the shooter was in no mood to talk, but he kept trying to negotiate with him while the murderer tormented the kids inside.
I was hiding under a table, and there was a table curtain, so the shooter wouldn't see me, and the table curtain was black. He was playing some music and watching the TV in room 111. He was watching the news. He shot my friend that was next to me, and I thought he was going to come back to the room, so I grabbed the blood and I put it all over me, and then I got my teacher's phone and called 911.
I saw my teacher, Miss Midelis, screaming and crying because she didn't want to die. She wanted to talk to her daughter. She didn't want to go yet because she thought she still had a while to teach.
She told us that she don't want to die, and then she grabbed a plastic bag and wrapped it around her arm. She was throwing up, and then I didn't hear after she was throwing up.
Some survivors also recalled seeing him step on the dead bodies and taunt them, sometimes even shooting them again after a long time just to make sure they were dead.
Sir, can you hear me? This is Pete with the school district police. Please talk to me, sir. We don't want anyone else hurt. Please talk to me. Sir, this is Pete with the school district police. Can you please talk to me? We don't want anyone else hurt.
Want to check that door right there? Yeah, check it. Might be kids in there.
Sir, will you please talk to me? You don't want to hurt anyone, sir. Please talk to us.
I'm in a crossfire. Yes. Has he talked? No.
Sir, can you hear me?
Hey, watch out. We hear movement. Watch out.
Come on, guys. Let's go, guys. Come on. We got kids coming.
Cover them. Watch. Go. Run over there.
I know.
They're letting the kids out over there. They're letting the kids out over there.
That's fine, but don't instructions.
All right.
Come on, get them out. Come on, guys. Stop it. Come on, guys.
Get sight on that rooftop.
On the other side?
The other side, where you can see his window.
Is there windows in there?
Yes. There's 2 rooms.
Is he still in there?
I'm not sure, man.
It's crazy, man.
Come on. Throw it.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to.
We got you. Don't worry.
I'm sorry.
Is that it? Is that all your kids?
clear. Hey, it's 2 of
Miss Thompson, I'm not gonna go in. They're shooting up the elementary school. Yes, there's an active shooter in there right now. There's cops everywhere, and it's not my son. Robb Elementary. My kids, they're on lockdown right now, all the high schools. But I'm right here. I'm right here where the shooting's at because my nephew and my niece are here.
A Texas Department of Public Safety, or TXDPS, helicopter had arrived on scene and began monitoring the school building from above. Within seconds, dispatch received another call from a child inside the classroom that lasted about a minute, but no communication took place. Again, information about the call could not be relayed to the officers on scene because, according to a Facebook post uploaded in one of the dispatcher groups, there were only 2 operators working at the time. The only 2 handling multiple emergency calls, police communications, dispatching units, medics, and even interacting with trapped victims. Despite all these challenges, the operators were going to call the child back in just a few minutes.
Sir, can you hear me? Can you please talk to me, sir? We don't want anyone else hurt. My name is Pete. Can you hear me, sir? Señor, ¿puedes oírme? Nomás queremos hablar con usted.
Leave it open.
Ruben or Mike? He's out of here. Somebody needs to draw a diagram of where he's at. Because our assets are on the way. And then we're going to get here next week. Maybe Mike. Where's
Wally?
Wally.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
We'll talk to Mike. Mike's more familiar with the country. Mike, he's over there with Ruben. Okay.
Si estás ahí, no queremos que nada pasa a los niños que vayan adentro, por favor, y usted también. Can you hear me, sir? ¿Me escuches? Nomás queremos hablar con usted, nomás si puedes poner la arma al piso, por favor.
Do you have any more shields? Where's Ojo? She said she had shields. These 2 doors right here, the first 2 on the left.
Hey, is there anyone in this classroom?
We don't know.
No, we need to find out though. They're not going to come to the window. We tried several times. We had to get them out forcefully.
There's kids in the...
There has to be kids everywhere.
So people already got shot. And there are helicopters everywhere, cops everywhere. It's crazy. And that's because all right, then I'm still waiting for the school to let us go pick up my son because they're not going to let nothing till everything's clear. But as soon as I pick up my kids and take them home, I'll go back to work. Right?
Sir, can you hear me? We don't want anyone else hurt. Will you please talk to me, sir? Hey, if you can hear us talking, if you just knock on the wall, let us know you're okay. We don't need anybody to get hurt in this. That's yeah. Could you knock on the wall for me?
The only part which we spent maybe a couple hours on was a barricaded subject. Come up to a barricaded subject, possible hostage situation, hold, get what you need, and if it turns back into an active shooter, then try to breach it. But never have I gone to an active shooter school training where they literally sit there with the door closed and locked.
2 shields here. There's 2 shields right there. No, we got 1 in there.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Shield to shield. Got 1 more shield. I don't think it's ballistic though, but I got 1 more. You guys want another one? There's 1 more outside.
Bust that window here.
Yes, we have him contained. He's either in 111
But he can shoot through, so just be careful.
Yeah. Well, he's already
Watch your face. Watch out, guys. Watch your eyes. Okay.
Is there anybody in here? Police. All right, I want you to come to the window right now. Open this window. We're going to pull you through. The police. Come on. Come on, we're here to help. Come on.
Open the window. Knock that thing down. Knock that thing down. Move it out. Move it out of the way. Move out of the way.
Can you hear me, sir?
right, ready? Open this window. Open the window. Quickly, sweetheart, quickly. Open the window, guys. Open the window.
It's okay, guys, okay.
Pull the window.
Okay? There's a teacher,
Open the window. Oh, unlock it. There you go. Pull that thing out. Watch it.
Watch out the window.
We have some kids that are scared, man.
Let's get these kids out of here.
One by one, the children were being taken out of the classrooms and sent toward the funeral home, where multiple school buses had arrived to transport them to the hospital. Some parents were able to find and reunite with their children, while others were still waiting as the passing minutes began to feel like hours.
Doing alright? Crazy shit, right? You got kids here? And, have you talked to them?
Got the phone out.
You haven't seen her get out?
Nah, bro. I'm over there looking. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Come on. Come on, bud. You're good. Just follow. Come this way, okay? Come on. Hey! Go. Watch it. Run. Yeah, throw that over there. Go. That's gonna be for teacher. I gotta ask, but it's...
Sir! Could you knock once if everybody's okay in there? Just give me a good hard knock. Let me know everyone's okay.
Hey, I need cover. We got more kids. Cover.
Go for it, son.
Alright, so what we're gonna do, y'all gotta come out this door, y'all gonna take a left, and then follow the cops, okay? Take a left, go, fast, go.
Teacher!
Sir! What do we got breaking on there? Their windows are clear. Tell me. Checking this one.
Clear most of them out, we're farther down. Completely clear.
We got more tech here?
We're gonna clear out before we do any breach. We're gonna clear all these. We got it. These are Martins. This is empty. I gotta check this one.
We cleared out this one, right?
Yes. That one's clear.
That one
do me a favor. But you gotta make sure though, they were hiding all under the chairs. So do me a favor. You don't come over here. You get one of the school officials out there to give you a master key to the rooms. Master key to the rooms. I think this guy has it.
So can you give me a history on what happened?
Unknown to the officers, the shooter's 8-year-old cousin was also inside the school premises, and as news of the shooting spread across the city, the child's mother had also arrived at the school, demanding that officers shoot the gunman and rescue her child.
He's being transported, but yes, she's being transported to San Antonio. I need you to please help us because this guy, he's got a rifle. I just take him out of my stupid ass nephew. Okay. Kill him! Kill him! Help us!
Listen,
he's doing it because his mom and I can't breathe! Oh my God! I need you to help us, okay? Your grandma's gonna need you, okay? She is alive. I personally saw her. They loaded her into the ambulance. They're gonna take her to San Antonio, okay? I need you to help. Please help us. I need you to get over there.
We need to think about, okay?
My son's Yes. We're trying to get him out. That's what we're trying.
And shortly afterward, the shooter's uncle and another cousin also called dispatch. While one wanted to offer help in stopping him, the other feared for their lives because they felt he might end up coming to their house and shooting them.
He's my nephew, man. He's the shooter. I was wondering maybe he could listen to me because he does listen to me.
Do you know of any change in his behavior over the last couple of days?
No, nothing. He just said that he was mad and that his grandma Sally was just bugging him too much.
The active shooter, he's my cousin, and I don't want him to come to my house.
Yeah.
You guys at 832, check the public service man.
Y'all go around and get the master key to the rooms.
Nobody knows who this guy is.
So the room, it could have been his mother. The room north of him, guys, is the utility room. So that one should not have anybody in there at all. So you guys know, which is the room past the chair. As soon as I clear this room, I'm going to verify what's been vacated, guys, before we do any kind of reaching. Time's on our side right now. We have kids in there, but we got to save the lives of the other ones.
Cover me. Uvalde police. Uvalde police.
Do we have our shields?
Hey guys. That chopper needs to go out. It's too loud.
Also, we need to verify where the children are going to be taken. Multiple shields up, multiple HPs on speed, Vortex just arrived.
We're waiting for Master P to clear this room. We're going to get rid of the kids first before we do any reaching. Okay? So
Chief, there's no way to get in that classroom. I can bust a window. I don't know if it's what. Cover me.
I don't want to create more damage for this guy.
Okay.
I can't see the other guys. It's hard to be careful because I can't see what's in there.
I know.
Johnny.
I don't know if there was two shooters or not.
I'm getting the master key.
We just don't know if there's children in the room with them, as far as I know.
Right at that moment, dispatch called back the child they had been unable to communicate with earlier.
Hello?
I'm calling with the police. Are you okay?
No, there's a school shooting.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I have multiple units there. Are you with officers or are you barricaded somewhere?
I'm in classroom. What's the classroom number? 112. 112? 112, yes, ma'am.
What's your name, ma'am?
Chloe Torres, please hurry. There's a lot of dead bodies.
Line, okay? You said you're in classroom 112?
Yes, ma'am. Please hurry. There's a lot of dead bodies. Please.
Ma'am,
Okay, I'll try my best. My teacher is dead. Oh my god. One of my teachers are dead.
The dispatchers kept the call connected for the next 16 minutes, and this time they relayed the information from the call to the on-ground officers, hoping they would finally make a move.
Are we just waiting for Vortex or what's going on? They're gonna come in. GPS Ranger. Call somebody in. They're gonna come in.
I got Vortex on the way. I need an OIC out here. I need someone to make calls.
Hey, Vortex coming in 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Sir! All my doors and over here on my side, everything, right? On the west side.
You let me know if there's any kids in there or anything?
Which is...
This could be peaceful!
Towards Nicolas. It's really towards the side towards Nicolas.
Could you tell me your name? Anything I can know, please?
And to tell them, you're trying to make it as quiet as possible. I don't know if they're broken glass and triggered it.
Yeah, you're on crossfire.
Okay. I'm waiting for, well, I mean, I'm sure to the outside that they were breaking windows, getting the kids out. So they can keep on doing that.
Shots fired. What's the game plan?
Unit 19, you have a child on the line.
Hey, what was that?
It's going to be room 12. I will need to.
Salvador Ramos.
Room 12? Where's room 12?
Child is advising he is in the room full of victims.
Full of victims. Child called 911. Says the room is full of victims. What? The room is full of victims. Child 911. Child 911 call. Okay. You wanna start getting kids out? I can start jumping them. Hold on. Let me get.
We're in here. Man.
One of the first members of the Border Patrol Tactical Unit, or BORTAC, Commander Paul Guerrero, arrived on scene, but he was ordered to stand down by Chief Arredondo.
What's the status on the lady in the street? Checking there's no kids in the room. She got hit in the face.
What are you bringing in there right now? 320 minutes, I need that number to provide center.
Hey, who's in charge of task?
It's gonna take time.
Y'all need bangs.
You got gas?
They're bringing gas and bangs.
We got victims in there.
There's victims in the room with them? A child on the phone, multiple victims.
A child just called that they'd have victims in there.
The call that you got in from one of the students, what did they say?
Okay, Chloe's gonna be, it's gonna be Chloe. She's in room 112, I'm on 112.
So how many are still alive now?
8 to 9 are still alive.
As far as I know.
No master kid off each?
Got shot. Then he came here. So he lives here. He lives here. Please tell me about it. What's his name?
Gustavo Ramos.
Gustavo Ramos.
Saul Ramos.
Saul? Saul Ramos?
All units, back levels round, about 30 magazines fully loaded. 30 magazines fully loaded, AR-15. AR-15 found outside. What? 30 magazines fully loaded. Yes.
Ronald. Master key.
Dude, there's random people carrying their own guns. I saw one guy. I'm like, I thought he was a shooter. I'm like, what the fuck? But then they said it was an AR-15.
I need some air. Yeah. Mine's up. I'm good.
Breathe.
Hey, there's kids in there saying, is it killing people or is it already?
They said me shot.
Did your mom be shot? Yeah. And the subject, no one knows what kids or anything else like that?
I know there's the kids and teachers in there.
But there's a student.
Yeah, there's a student in there talking. Anybody hurt?
No, not here. No, sir. Here?
Yeah. EMS in there already? No, sir. We have the shooter still in there. Shooter. He's in here.
He's in here. Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand right here. Be ready. The last contact. Hey, hold on. Last contact we had was one of our school PD officers. His wife was a teacher. She called him saying she's dying. They just had a number. A kid in room 12. Yeah, they had a kid in room 12. Multiple victims. Room 12. Injured.
I'm going to tell you everybody because of their mouth. Nobody's listening to me. I don't understand all these situations. My dad taught me when I was a little girl. Send help. One of my teachers are still alive, but they're shot. How far are y'all away?
They're inside of the building, okay? You stay quiet, okay?
They're inside the building. You just need to stay quiet.
While Chloe continued giving crucial information to the dispatchers, another child, Mia, called 911 and said they were in trouble and needed immediate police intervention. But because the operators couldn't hear her clearly, they ended the call. There would be at least 6 to 7 emergency calls made from room 112 before police finally sprang into action.
This is school shooting.
Yes, I'm aware. I was talking to you earlier. You're still there in your room? You're still in room 112?
Yeah.
Okay, you stay on the line with me. Do not disconnect.
I don't know which one of those. Careful, Chief. Here, I'll run behind you. Come on. Cover that room. Cover this one. Shh. Watch out, Chief. Just clear that fatal funnel.
Tell them to f***ing wait.
Don't shoot.
No one comes in. Do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Run this side when we get out. You're gonna walk in for me.
Okay.
I can't see.
Okay. Wait. Let me get my light. Okay, go ahead. Okay, guys, make an entry on this one.
God damn it.
It's okay, Chief.
Just let it keys. Behind you.
Okay. You get heavy head.
The shots have come in through that wall, so you know. These keys are not opening up this room. This is opening up this room. It's not opening your room. They are. I already checked them all twice.
There's kids here.
Oh, you have a knife.
I got a knife.
You can open it with a knife.
We need to hold up staff, let them know we are on building. Live at this time, one way or another.
Be careful.
Maybe contact.
Shots have come through the wall.
Yeah, he was here when they shot him.
I need to grab my med kit for my thing. They say there's multiple victims in the room.
There's an EMT right here with a med kit.
Okay.
Hey, you know where room 12 is?
Room 12, we're in the this is the 100 building.
EMT, hey!
But supposedly the victims are here. I'm not 100%. There's a bunch of information flying around.
In here?
Yes.
Central office.
Yeah, we're gonna get him.
Get him, dog!
It's not opening.
Police!
One second. We try to get these kids because we're going to get into shooting and all of these kids are here.
Word about the 911 call mentioning victims inside the classrooms was spreading quickly among the parents, and one of them, Angeli, had no plans of leaving her children in the hands of fate. At first, officers handcuffed her for arguing with them, but as soon as she was uncuffed, she jumped the school fence and ran inside to get her youngest son and one of his classmates.
Y'all wait here. Stay right here. Stay right here. I'm gonna go get Vladimir.
You all right? It's okay. I'll just stay right here.
You're okay, baby.
You're gonna be okay.
You're good.
Hey, just stay right here for your mom. Stay right here. Just wait for your mom.
She then went back inside to get her older son. In the months that followed, she would be harassed by law enforcement after speaking publicly about the failures in the response to the school shooting.
I wonder if I can crawl over there and see if I can talk to him.
He shouldn't know that.
Huh?
He shouldn't know. Look at that thing.
He's shooting through the door.
Another harrowing account from one of the students inside room 112 describes the shooter getting bored because of the delay in the police response. So he asked the students whether anyone needed help, and when one of the kids yelled yes, he shot them. A different student stated that it was someone from law enforcement who asked the students to yell for help. It's still unclear which version is true.
The cop said, "Help if you need help," and then one of the persons in my class said, "Help." The guy overheard, and he came in and shot her. And then the cops barged into that classroom.
I need a breaching tool. Hey, can you go get a breaching tool?
Like we're at your house.
I know.
He's shooting.
Cover. What do you say?
Just communicate.
Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir? I gotta go over here. Come over here. Ready?
Get that shield up.
Get that shield up. Oh, right here? Yeah.
Hey, buddy, hold it down!
They're going in.
Where are you coming from? Left side. Hey, let outside know what's going on.
Hey, let them know what's going on.
Tell them what's going on out there in here.
There's 2 rooms. Probably the one on the south.
Be careful.
Probably the one on the south. Don't holster, guys.
Rifle. Yeah, come on, brother.
Shot about 3-4 times.
That was him, huh?
Yeah, that was him.
Commissioner.
You came out?
No, he shot from the classroom.
Is the guy still in there?
We're not sure.
After failing to open room 109, Miss Avila's classroom, Chief Arredondo ordered officers to break the classroom windows from outside and evacuate everyone.
How about this, guys? Break this window and get these kids out.
It's secured to the glass. They won't break through there. We won't get them out. We won't. We need to get through. We need a breaching tool.
Huh? Third window. Third window.
Be careful with crossfire.
We're gonna get these kids out.
There's 2 windows per classroom, right?
Yeah, 2 windows.
Hey,
Johnny. Third one. Third window to the left.
Hey, that's not where he's at, is it?
No, he's like 5th. There's kids there.
I can't help because they're not letting regular people, only if you got kids here. I'm waiting. Well, the school just called me saying they're not going to let my kids go home until all this is over. So this is sad, man. I never thought it was going to happen. Especially in elementary, bro. Kids are look at them young little kids that can't fight back. It already happened in in the Sandy Hook. I think it was Sandy Hook or you have to go talk to them. They got to count the kids first.
Can you tell the police to come to my room? I already told them to go to the room. We're trying to get someone to you. If you hear anyone come in that they're not supposed to be, if they don't say that they're police, y'all pretend that you are asleep, okay?
I hear kids.
Sir, if you can hear me, please put your firearms down, sir. We don't want anybody else hurt. We got kids in here. Yes, but they're not opening the door. We're trying to get them out. Sir, if you can hear me, please put your gun down. We don't want anybody else hurt. Si me puede escuchar, la arma para el piso, por favor.
Right, I'm not sure it's gonna work. Right.
Sir, if you can hear me, please put your firearm down, sir. We don't want anybody else hurt.
I know.
That's what we're doing. We're trying to get them out. They're gonna break the window.
Sir, if you can hear me, please put your gun down. We don't want anybody else hurt.
Tell him in Spanish.
Si me puede escuchar, la arma para el piso, por favor. No queremos nadie más que esté heridos. Responde, por favor. Can you hear me, sir?
Don't stop.
Any casualties right here? Ripping through the gauze and stuff, had that gauze ready to go. They've been bleeding for a while. At least gauze and something to wrap it up.
Yeah, I got gauze, chest seals.
Hey, casualties, we're gonna put them right here. We're not taking them out yet. Casualties, stay right here. Yeah, if you have anything, start ripping it out, bro. Just breathe, relax. Clutching. Right on the corner, stay right. Dig open. Andrew's way. Come on.
Go, buddy, that way. All the way. Don't stop. You go.
Come on. You clear?
Jake.
Hold on.
First thought is that we need to vacate. We haven't contained, and I know this is horrible. And I know it's what our training tells us to do, but we haven't contained. There's probably gonna be some deceased in there, but we don't need any more from out here. So I called out and I said, get these kids out. Whatever I told them, bust those windows, get them out.
Bullet probably went through the wall.
He's on this side.
Sir. Okay, I'll let you know. Hey, Paige. Hey. Let me know when there's 0 kids so we can go in.
I'd like to get to that window. I think we should flashbang that window and then go in.
I know, but Vortex gonna do it.
Let me know when you're clear. We're still getting them out. Let me know when that room's clear. Let me know when that room is clear.
Somebody's talking on the phone. Someone is on the phone saying that they're injured.
No, we don't got gas masks. Some do. Some do, some don't. There's a door in the middle. But if they're gonna connect, it's gonna be these two right here. He can't come into the janitor room at all, so it's gonna be in there. Those were connected.
Yeah. One kid?
Oh, we have the teacher in there shot.
Okay, the teacher shot in there. She shot. We're still taking them out. Stand by.
That's me. Tell your mom hi. Tell her you're okay. I saw Esme.
You know what?
Can you access this room through that door, that middle door? We can access the door right there.
Dude, he shot through there already, bro. He shot through that room. That's why these kids are shot over here, bro.
Who are we waiting on? The teacher that's injured? Is she in there? Or is he letting her out?
This is what Miss Avila later told investigators about the moments leading up to her rescue.
The police busted through the windows. They said, police, we're here to help you. And they broke in through the east windows, and glass flew everywhere, and the students let out a collective cry, like keening, they all just cried at the same time because they've been holding it in for so long. And some of them ran to the window right away. Some of them stayed with me, and they didn't move. I somehow stood up and told them, come on, let's go, move. I was the last person out. By that time, I was out of strength, and it was my turn to climb out, and the officer kept saying, come on, get out. And I told him, I can't, I'm shot, I can't climb. And then they called another officer, jumped in, and between two officers, they helped me out.
We're getting the last.
Double check, it's clear. Teacher's out. Clear.
So he could be in the other classroom.
He could be in the other one?
Right here, I believe these two connect.
There's a giant room he can be in. Okay.
There's no other exits but here, this hallway.
Yep. And then we got the windows covered.
The windows covered?
Yeah.
A Uvalde County Sheriff's Office or UCSHO patrol deputy is seen entering the hallway. This is Felix Rubio, and he's soon gonna learn that the shooter entered classroom 112, his daughter Alexandria's room.
All of 108, 110, 104, 102, all these on the west building. We have a master keys and they're not working. Neither does a lot of other keys.
Are we waiting for Bodycam to come in? They need to flashbang that.
The guy's name is Gustavo Ramos. His name is Gustavo Ramos.
No, we're testing keys.
For all the kind of control that area over there. Are those cookies? What? Are those cookies?
No, Sergeant. In the Sergeant?
Those for the school, yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of people in there. That's why I'm like,
Gotta get that shit forward. Who's this?
I think we got everyone out.
But there might be kids in the room.
Where's the kids? Most of us.
Pull them out that way.
These your keys? No. They're custodians. Keep searching. Keep looking. We need the master key.
That teacher, she was in the class adjacent. So they went through the wall and everything. One of the kids was bleeding. Did she get hit?
Maybe with the brother coming out the window.
Maybe.
Yeah, right here, like she got busted up.
A lady on D
Street just going through the window.
A lady on D Street got hit.
And not just Miss Avila. Another student in her class was also injured by a bullet fragment. A girl seen escaping room 109 in the body cam footage later spoke about her injured friend in a video.
Okay guys, so as y'all know, I was one of the students in the Robb shootout. This is all the blood on my clothes. This is what I wore yesterday. As you can see, dry blood everywhere right there. And then for my friend who got shot, as you can see, my socks covered in blood. As you can see, I went through the shooting and it was hard, so thank you for all the support.
I believe it's his mother.
It's his mom?
I believe so. At least that's what's being claimed right now. This guy's a local guy. If he runs, whichever way he runs, he's done. Whichever way he tries to go, he's done. So.
By now, the school was swarming with around 400 personnel from 24 different agencies, all waiting for that one command to barge into the classrooms. And yet, they would still have to wait quite some time before they could do that.
I don't know if he's looking to the bottom or what. He's looking at shadows. So watch out. Somebody's home.
Alarm.
Stand by. They got one on their way.
From what they're saying, 2 girls got shot. I know right now they asked for that thing that they put on your legs whenever you're bleeding. See, they got the ambulances over there. And they're backing up into the school.
Even after lining up in front of the classrooms, the BORTAC team, along with other officers, continued waiting for the correct master key to arrive. This was despite knowing there were children with severe injuries inside, along with a teacher who was dying and desperately waiting to be saved.
We're going to get scrutinized. I'm expecting that. We're going to get scrutinized why we didn't go in there. I know what the firepower he had based on what shells I saw, the holes in the wall in the room next to his. I also know I had students that were around there that weren't the immediate threat besides the ones that I know were the immediate threat. And the preservation of life around everything around him I felt was priority, because I know there was probably victims in there, and with the shots I heard, I know there's probably somebody who's going to be deceased.
And then we have one transported to UMH already.
Okay, she's already en route.
Yeah.
Only one injury that we know about.
Two
Teacher and a child.
And another adult that's at UMH. That I know about for sure. Two adults and one child from what I understand.
Nobody has a ramp. Do we even know if it's locked?
You got a sledgehammer in your truck, bro.
We don't know if it's locked. Sledgehammer might be locked. We locked automatically?
I didn't get one.
Somebody got sledgehammer?
Let me see if I can get that sledgehammer over here.
Yeah. Whoever has a sledge, go get a sledge. But this is the city, man.
You got 20 in there around the alley.
I just came back from here.
I didn't hear you say.
Do we have a key to the door yet? Do we have a key?
We're working on it. They're working on it.
No.
As a part of the BORTAC team's strategy, a sniper was set up to see if he can get a visual on the shooter, but that didn't prove successful. In fact, a TX-DPS member tried flying a drone towards the class too, but since the blinds were up, getting a visual inside the room was impossible.
At least when he shot, that's where I saw the rounds coming from.
It's more likely.
When he shot this last time, they shoot towards the hallway.
Is that him?
When he shot again, you were in there, right? Yes. Is he shooting towards the hallway? We didn't see no place come to.
Watch out.
What else do you need my board tag?
How many medics you got here? Huh? You see the green laser? Huh? See the green laser? It's right there in that green laser, right? Yep. And how many?
Mr. Ramos, can you hear us? Mr. Ramos? Please respond. Salvador! Can you hear us, sir? Please don't hurt anyone. These are innocent children. Please put your firearm down. We don't want anybody else hurt. Salvador! Can you hear me, sir? Please put your firearm down. We don't want anybody else injured, sir. These are innocent children. Please don't hurt anyone. Please put your firearm down. Can you hear me, sir? Salvador, please come out. Señor Ramos, me escuche. Por favor, sir. Mr. Ramos, please put your gun down. Don't hurt anyone.
Go back. Behind the buses, please. Behind the buses. Come on. Go back. It's not complicated. Come on.
It is kind of complicated when we got kids here.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point. Let's move the camera for the kids. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back.
Yeah, when something happens to the kids, the schools ain't gonna about it.
Get back. Go back. Go back. You're not gonna see your son right now. Go back.
Hey man, we're gonna
go back. Go back, please. Go back, please. Go behind the buses. Behind the buses, please. Behind
right
the
here,
buses.
bro. It can't be complicated, bro. It can't be complicated, bro.
Come on.
Nah, you
guys move back, okay? You guys go move back. Behind
You can stay right here, bro.
Behind the
You can stay right here, bro.
Behind the buses, please.
It's just like
behind the buses,
bro.
please. Behind the buses, please. Behind the buses. Go back.
Go in the building.
Go back. Behind the buses.
Mr. Ramos, can you hear me? Mr. Ramos, can you hear me? Please put your gun down, sir. Please don't hurt anyone else.
All the way down. Just don't clog it up. You gotta get him out as fast as possible. Don't stop the treat. Just keep passing to him. Get the last one out.
Mr. Ramos, can you hear me, sir? Please put your firearm down. Please, sir, don't hurt anybody. Mr. Ramos, please put your firearm down.
Everyone continued waiting for instructions on breaching the classrooms, while another confusion broke out among the officers over whether the South team or the West team would make entry. At the same time, CBP and TXTPS medics began coordinating triage.
We're gonna send out wounded. We want wounded this way. Non-wounded, we're gonna take them straight over there. Anybody wounded, we want to go here so our EMTs can work on it, okay?
I'm good. Just trying. My hands are so sweaty. I can't get this.
Hey, are your bags still packed? They want one here on the other side, just in case they start drawing people to the other side. If you want to take your bag and take a longboard with you. Here, take somebody with you. Roger, you want to go with him in case he needs help? He's going to go to the other side, the longboard, in case they start sending kids out that way. You good? Hey, make way. This was a good look. Hey, go around.
There's another bag. There's like 20 tourniquets.
Where's that? Tourniquets? Hey, go with him.
Some people got shot, bro. They're just not gonna tell nobody. That's the
chest seals, tourniquets. Just leave it there. Seals.
I'm a medic too as well. So I'm Hey, that was my med gear. It's open already.
It's probably gonna get used. So.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cops to each other doing nothing. The other ones are inside. I know they're doing their job, but at least they can let people know out here what's going on. Because I done seen like 20 parents, maybe more, crying, wanting to know what's happening to the kids because there's still kids in there. And then like parents see that there's ambulances taking the beds in. Come on, man. You really think that these parents are just gonna stay here and not do nothing and not want to see what the is happening? These are kids. These ain't high school kids. These ain't high school kids that can break a window and jump out the window. These are little kids that can't defend themselves.
Minutes after finding the correct master key to the doors, Chief Arredondo gave officers around rooms 111 and 112 permission to breach the classrooms and go in.
Breaching, get ready. Go.
Guys. Any non-wounded, we're going right here.
Hey, Mo, say your shit down, get set up, move up here with me.
Layout. Have y'all seen the layout?
These are in, they're
Wounded right here, walking wounded, non-wounded into that classroom right there, okay? It's a clear room. Anything bad for the EMTs? We got EMTs right here that are going to triage. You know what the
Yes, we have a task. We're moving wounded.
Guys, I need to back here. Move this way. Everybody, we need a clear way into that way. Move that way. All my medics, I want my medics right over here.
You ready to catch somebody and drag them this way?
It's dark, can't see anything. As soon as I make entry, I realize I don't have a flashlight, I can't even see. So I look to my right and there's a pile of the bodies. We didn't get shot.
Excuse me?
I was expecting to get shot.
You didn't know where the shooter was?
No, I thought he was going to be to the right as soon as we made entry.
You thought he was going to be where the bodies were?
Yes.
So that's where you focused your attention?
Yes, but it was hard to see. It was dark. And then the door, you hear a door creak open in front, and then the shooting starts. It was directly in front of us. Whoever was in front of me, whether it was a guy with a shield or a board attack, I don't know if he was in the stacks a little. I was either 2 or 3, so I don't know if someone peeled right But whoever was in front of me, the door was right in front of him. So the guy with the shield more than likely. It felt like a long time. I know the video's fast, but it felt like a long time. Eventually shooting happens behind me. And then it's over. And in front of me there's someone with long hair face down, and I think I thought it was a teacher at first because he had long hair. They flip him over and I could tell it's the shooter. He's in all black.
Get off the radio!
We still have a classroom to the left. So me and another officer peel that way. And I look down.
You say that way to the left.
Yeah, we turn to the left to go into the second classroom, and I look down and there's a little boy. And his shin looks pretty big. He looks older than my daughter. So I think maybe she's not in here. And then in front of me, there's a girl with a pink dress. And I thought I saw her stomach move. Like she took a breath and held it, I'm not sure. And I asked the guy to my left, did you see her breathe? But at this time, it makes sense now. I'm not getting responses, but I have a gas mask on. I don't know if he answered me or not. But right after seeing hers, when all the chaos in there started, the desks being pushed everywhere, screaming, I got out of there at that point. Once they flooded the classroom, I left to look for my daughter. I didn't want to look in there, see her in there.
Watch us cross! Watch the kids! Watch your cross! Kids out! Watch the kids!
Oh, they got him. They got him.
Hold!
Hey, grab my rifle. I'm gonna help. I don't know.
Coming through. Who's hit?
Son of a... All right, guys. I know, I'm good.
first, the injured children were being transported to the hospital in ambulances, but soon there was a shortage of them, so police officers and medics began placing the victims onto school buses. The ones who were unharmed were being taken to the civic center, where they were reunited with their parents. Waiting to get even a small glimpse of their child broke every parent, who had never imagined seeing a day like this.
I just saw her. The case is good. Carlia! I'm here, Mija. It's okay.
We can't leave.
Yes, we got it. It's okay. We're right here. Okay? It's okay. We're right here, okay? Hey, we're right here, okay? Hey, it's okay. We're right here. Go inside. Come on. Walk right that way you can count. It's okay, Mija. We're right here.
Get us a line, guys. These kids out one by one. Get us a line. Get us a line. Guys, go back. Our guy's good. How many more we got? Anybody alive? Anybody alive? Anybody alive? Watch out! Watch out! Shut the fuck up! Yeah, we gotta get some help. Come on, pass somebody stuff. Yes, everybody stop. Help her out. Help her out. We got one alive. You want to come get him? I got medic. You got medic. Everybody that's not a medic, please clear out. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on.
Clear out. We're getting medicine.
They're not gonna let you.
They're gonna right there. Mia! Over here. They're gonna move over here. They're gonna take the kids here.
Baby! Mia!
Guys.
Oh no, dude. Big shot, bro. Full of blood.
It's okay.
Holy shit, bro. Holy shit, bro. This is what I tell you, dude. These parents want their kids, bro.
I know.
Damn, dude. This
Evacuated, we're going to stay, okay? We would not evacuate if we're going to stay.
man, dude, that's up, bro.
Kill that bitch!
Get him! Go! Make it home! Injured over here! Hey! What do you need? Guys, come on. Hey, we need moving him out of the way.
Big chest bandage.
Hey, Cruz. Hey, Ruben. Get Ruben.
Hey, let's get some blankets, cover these kids that are done.
Hey, what does he need?
Some blankets.
What does he need?
He's got some injuries, but they're minor, so take care of the rest. I got him.
I was on the phone with the police officer. Oh, that was you? Okay. No, I can't go home to my mom.
What's your name?
Here.
Okay, we can go home to your dad, okay? Everybody's getting taken care of, okay?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Stay right here.
Stay right here.
Everyone's good.
A bullet from the shooter's gun had grazed the top of one of the Border Patrol agents' heads, and he was immediately taken to the hospital. Had the bullet been a few inches lower, it would have been fatal.
Who's this guy? I don't know.
Alright, if you're clearing the street, they can egress east on Geraldine, north on Street for egress. East on Geraldine, north on Street.
I don't know. Dude.
Nobody else is right.
One of the foot, leg, and one across the side of the head, but the side of the head
It was, man, like 4 of us. It was probably Becker with the shield, me, Wayne, PD guy with just a green t-shirt, PT toes.
Make a hole! Make a hole!
We got a lot of youth blocking the area.
It's fucked. It's fucked. Can't control it. Can't control it. Try to fight as hard as we can.
All the other doors, I got over there. Where else do you have doors? Right here, we got some people out here. Yes, sir.
Hey, you need a stretcher in here?
No.
Not yet. If we need a stretcher, we'll call for one. Okay, stand by.
Chief,
Sir.
you got somebody with Ruben?
I don't know where he's at.
Let me get a second medic. Second medic.
1 minute. You medic? If you're a medic, just stand by.
We're going to walk down to school once we're done. And obviously we got to work this, right? So we're going to be in here for a long, long time. I want to touch base with you. DPS is going to, they're always helpful with resources, so I'm going to be captain in just a second. So we can start working.
Everyone out here okay? Breathing okay?
The suspect should be deceased, is what I was told that we gets out. So that's the case.
We need to get the cameras. Just be careful. There's skull fragments and stuff everywhere. They're just walking around making assessments. I think they're in here probably.
Okay. The captain was living?
I don't know. I'll double check.
Captain Betancourt in there?
Captain Betancourt?
No.
No.
Okay, this is one of the deceased. Yeah, there's going to be several more inside. But we need to get her out of here, obviously. It looks bad. So I'm going to fly around and see a deceased out here. But obviously we need to take some pictures of her.
Yes.
Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, let's cover her up around because I don't want the camera to start filming. Hey, do we get to get Ruben to the hospital? Have they taken Edo to the hospital? Yeah, I think you guys they were working on it.
So why put you up there? Hey, she's a you know that, right? Right? You know that. She's strong. You got this, brother. Hey, I love you. Alright? She got this. Okay. You got this, alright?
I need someone to secure the vehicle. That's what I did.
In the days that followed, some of the injured children unfortunately did not survive their wounds, leaving a total of 19 students and 2 teachers dead, making this one of the deadliest school shootings in American history.
It was just kids. There's a lot, man. Yeah, I know. It's just bad. Like, I just never thought that would happen here.
Yeah, he laid like suppressive fire when we came around this way. We could hear suppressive fire through there. He's just shooting everywhere.
Who called these shots fired by Robb School? I did. You did? Yeah, because there was actually shooting. Like I said, I got here shooting still. We both came in and parked in the front. My radio's on the floor. I threw it all. It was just flying everywhere.
I'll set them. Mine's right here. I'll set it. Hey, you good? I'm good.
You
have anxiety, okay? Okay. Do you want me to take your weapon right now, just in case?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I know you're not. But just to say that I did, and to make me comfortable. Are you good with it? I want you to take a seat and relax for a little bit, brother. Okay? Because the last thing I need you to have is. Are you good then?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Okay. Well then, go have a seat and just relax.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. He's going to meet with the principal and superintendent.
We know this guy has a kid here or what? He lives down the street.
I say at least 8 to 10 kids. The first one, half his head was gone.
Do you feel safe at school? Why not?
Because I don't want it to happen again.
And you think it's going to happen again?
The school was completely evacuated, and the FBI, along with several other investigative agencies, took over the case. The only surviving teacher inside the 2 classrooms was Arnulfo Reyes. All 11 students in his classroom were tragically killed, while both teachers from room 112, Ava Morales and Irma Garcia, lost their lives along with 8 children from their class. Based on the time of death, reports suggest that several children were still alive until the last barrage of shooting, with some surviving by playing dead in order to trick the shooter. Had the police intervened quickly, their lives could have still been saved. Other children passed away while being transported to the hospital. Some were reported to have been shot 12 to 13 times, disfiguring their bodies so severely that identification had to be done based on their parents' DNA. Many of the surviving staff and children developed severe PTSD after the massacre, and, alongside their parents, have since become vocal advocates for stricter gun laws and school safety reforms. Ms. Irma Garcia's husband, Joe Garcia, died 2 days after his wife's death due to a heart attack. They were high school sweethearts, and Joe's death is often described as dying of a broken heart after losing his soulmate. Initially, city officials praised the police response and attempted to blame Miss Amelia for allegedly leaving the west entrance door propped open. However, as the investigation progressed, officials retracted those statements and publicly apologized to Miss Amelia after evidence showed she had attempted to secure the door. Authorities later admitted that there was nothing heroic about the law enforcement response, describing the operation as a complete failure. A lot of time was wasted by the officers waiting for resources they never used, for a command post setup, and for the master keys, all of which could have been avoided. Investigators found out that the gunman was a former student of Robb Elementary School and was identified as 18-year-old Salvador Ramos. He had fired around 173 rounds inside the school, and his background suggested that he had struggled with severe personal and psychological issues for years. Some reports indicated that he had experienced bullying during childhood in the same rooms he later shot in because he reportedly wore the same clothes every day, though investigators never identified a single definitive motive for the attack. In fact, he had been planning the attack for quite a while and had been saving up to buy the 2 rifles. He had also texted a 15-year-old girl from Germany that he was leaving to shoot up an elementary school right after shooting his grandmother. The girl was later prosecuted and found guilty of failing to report a planned crime. A German court sentenced her to compulsory educational measures instead of a harsh punishment. Not only this, he had been dropping several hints on social media about planning something really evil, but they were never reported. After the incident, all the local funeral service homes refused to provide services for his funeral, even after authorities requested them to do so for months. His body was kept in a morgue for 3 weeks while the victims' funerals were taking place, and was eventually cremated quietly by a funeral home 40 minutes away from the city. The remains were handed over to his immediate family. In multiple interviews, Salvador's mother asked people not to judge him and said he must have had his reasons for doing what he did. Later, Salvador's alleged girlfriend, Gabriela Rodriguez Morales, was also arrested by the FBI in Puerto Rico in November 2023 for threatening to carry out a similar school shooting and kill all the survivors and their parents. She was charged with 13 counts of interstate threats and could be looking at 65 years in prison if found guilty. In the same year, Salvador's 17-year-old cousin Nathan was arrested in San Antonio after threatening to carry out a similar mass shooting. His sister informed the family when, while driving with her in a car, he said he'd shoot her in the head and carry out a mass shooting like Salvador. The family immediately tipped off the authorities. He was hit with 2 charges and was held on a $160,000 bond. But all the charges were later dismissed as prosecutors did not have enough evidence against him. Ramos's grandmother recovered from the shooting months later. On the day of the shooting, she was airlifted to University Hospital in San Antonio in critical condition, which saved her life. Months after the shooting, Pete Arredondo was eventually terminated, along with several officers who had responded to the scene. One of them was TX DPS trooper Crimson, who was never seen entering the school building, even though she was one of the first officers to reach the school, and was also heard saying that if her son had been inside, she would have gone in.
Your kids okay?
Yeah, my son's in daycare. He's not old enough.
I saw you.
Yeah, no. No, if my son had been in there, no, I would not have been outside, I promise you that.
Having completely lost faith in the system and feeling let down by their colleagues, Officer Ruben Ruiz and Felix Rubio also resigned from their positions. The director of the TXDPS later traveled to Uvalde to testify before a grand jury considering criminal charges related to the failed police response. In March 2024, the city of Uvalde released an independent report clearing city officers of wrongdoing, stating that they had acted in good faith. However, the report sharply conflicted with federal findings from the U.S. Department of Justice, which described the law enforcement response as a cascading failure. Days after the report became public, acting Uvalde Police Chief Daniel Rodriguez resigned from his position. In June 2024, Pete Arredondo and former school district officer Adrian Gonzalez were indicted and arrested on felony child endangerment and abandonment charges related to their actions during the shooting response. On January 21, 2026, Gonzalez was acquitted of all 29 felony counts. Arredondo's trial date has not yet been set, and he continues to face multiple felony charges connected to the response. Family members later filed lawsuits against multiple responding agencies over their handling of the shooting. In early 2025, the city of Uvalde agreed to a $2 million settlement with the victims' families, with the money distributed among the affected families. Later, an additional $500 million lawsuit was filed by the families against 92 members of the Texas Department of Public Safety who had remained outside the classrooms for more than 77 minutes before officers finally breached rooms 111 and 112. Murals were created for all the students and teachers who lost their lives in the shooting throughout the city, serving as a permanent altar for the victims. The city of Uvalde established May 24th as an official day of remembrance in honor of the lost souls. The community marks the date each year with church bell ringing, prayer vigils, candlelight ceremonies at the city amphitheater, and a symbolic morning butterfly release. Across Texas, the governor traditionally orders all state flags to fly at half-staff and calls for a statewide moment of silence at precisely 11:30 a.m., the exact minute the gunman first breached the school building. Robb Elementary School was shut down forever, and students never returned to the campus. The school district moved surviving students and staff to other campuses in the area for subsequent school years. A newly constructed replacement facility named Legacy Elementary School officially opened in October 2025 to serve the town's 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students with improved safety architecture such as bullet-resistant glass, strict keycard access checkpoints, and a trauma-informed layout designed to avoid the same mistakes that happened during the Robb Elementary shooting from ever being repeated.
Your struggle today is your story tomorrow.